There's a whole network of creeks that all point towards Watson Lake. And so there's 12 in total that have been identified as impaired. To the west is Miller and Butte Creeks, and they tie into, so Butte ties into Miller Creek ties into Granite Creek. Then we also have creeks on the other side of town over by Acker Park and Yavapai College. And so those also tie into Granite Creek, pretty close to the Yavapai Prescott Indian Tribes lands.
We use certain methods such as water quality monitoring, observations, and we can measure certain parameters of the water quality. If there's a large presence of E. coli, if the pH is too high or too low, dissolved oxygen, TDS, total dissolved solids, specific conductivity. These are all parameters that we use when we're measuring the creeks, and they let us know whether they're viable for life. Algae thrives when there's phosphorus and nitrogen that are present, which is also very present in fecal matter. There are some active sewer lines that are 90 years old, and some of them are prone to leak.
We're in front of the Miller Creek public restroom. So it's been in place for about a year, and the idea for the restroom came up about 4 or 5 years ago. We were meeting with a group that was led by the Department of Environmental Quality, the Arizona Department of Environmental Quality, looking for strategies to improve water quality in our creeks. And you can see we've got Miller Creek right here behind us. From here, the next closest public bathroom is probably down in Granite Creek Park, which, as we think about kind of the connectivity in town, from one perspective, that's not really that far away. But if you're walking and you've got a child or really have to go, that's a pretty long ways to go.
The creek was one project that we were a part of cleaning up just by offering our land for a bathroom to be outside that anybody that's near the creek can use, which that can be somebody on their bicycle or it can be someone that's hanging out there because they have nowhere to go during the day.
We're really pleased that we were able to get this in place, and our hope is that this will be the first of many public restrooms that we see being added to our local infrastructure here in the community.
The best thing you can do is pick up your pet waste. If you see trash, pick it up. And, if you smell a funky smell, let the city know. It might be that there's a sewer leak.